know that for most of us, when we are discovering our success mechanism, what do we need to do? And that's why a lot of people, you know, they don't reach their goals, they don't reach the success, because they haven't quite discovered. And when I say discovered, I mean that they haven't discovered, like, you know what, I'm just going to illustrate there. So when I talk about success mechanism, they haven't realized, okay, well, you know, who am I? So if you haven't discovered who are you, then that is also going to be a deterrent for you to not to move forward. Because who am I? You know what, that's a loaded question right there. Who am I? Who are you? Who is Ria? And so when we discover who we are, then that's when things will start to really fall into place. So that is a question that we need to ask ourselves first. Who am I? What am I capable of doing? What am I capable of achieving? And so your success instinct, your internal guiding mechanism will, you know, will tell you. It's like a radar, right? It's like, so say for example, this is you. Wow, I got a big head. Okay, so say for example, this is me. Okay, and so as I was saying, so we have this radar that's going to be coming through our subconscious mind. Okay, so the radar is going to be coming through our subconscious mind, and we always want to make sure that the radar that we are projecting, the vibration, we always want to be at a higher vibration for this success mechanism to allow everything that we want. So if we are in a low vibration, then it's not going to happen. So we always want to be at a positive vibration and not the negative, because the positive vibration, when we add a positive vibration, so this is at a higher frequency. So we always want to be operating at a higher frequency. Why? Because if we operate at a higher frequency, then that is going to allow you to not to be guarded. Your success mechanism will be freer for you to accept other things to come that you desire into your life. And when you operate on the negative, that is the low frequency. I feel at a low frequency, then this is where, so this is where, you know, you're starting to block things that you want to attract. Okay, so when you are at a low frequency, then that's when your success mechanism, that shield, that protective shield, is going to protect. It's not going to let things that you want to come into your life. So we must always operate at the higher frequency. And this is where your success mechanism really needs to come into play. Your success mechanism, your success instinct, that is going to really allow you to have what you want. So I'm just gonna recap as to what I just talked about. It's like, you know, it's very, very deep, but I just wanted just to give you a quick illustration as to what the success mechanism means. So the success mechanism is that, you know, we have two parts of our mind. We've got the conscious, and then, which is the thinking and the education part of your mind. And then we've got the subconscious, which is the feeling part of your mind. It sees you, it hears you. So what you're saying every single day is really going to make a huge difference. And then what are we feeling? What are we saying every single day? Are we on a positive vibration? Are we on a negative vibration? So we have a built-in mechanism, and that mechanism is there to protect, right? Is there to protect, and it will always be there to protect you. So we want to make sure that, you know, when we're choosing our goals, we need to know, okay, how are we moving towards our goals? What are we doing to move towards? And then we need to have the belief, and this is so important. So when you are discovering your success mechanisms within you, when you are discovering how are you discovering who you are? And as I said, you know, who am I? And we need to discover that first of all. Who am I? So your success instinct is your intuition. Is your intuition. So it's that gut feeling that we all have. And so, as I said, you know, it's a very important question. We need to always be asking, who am I? Because who am I will determine where am I going. So, and that's a quick illustration of, you know, who that's me. And we want to operate on a either we will operate on a negative vibration or a positive vibration. If you're operate on a positive vibration, that's a higher frequency that you want to be in all the time. If you are on a negative vibration, then you are operating on a lower frequency. So, you know, operating on a higher frequency is where you always want to be. So making sure that you truly are operating on a frequency that is aligned with your goals. So discovering the mechanism, the success mechanisms within you is truly going to help you to, you know, see everything that you want. And, you know, so you choose. Either you want to be on a positive or a negative. I know what I will choose, but I know what I want for you to choose. So this is just an illustration. I just want to share this with you quickly because it's deep. It is so deep. And I love this book because it really hones into your mind and what your mind is capable, how you can discover the success within you that we all have. I mean, we all have the potential. We all have capabilities, but it's how we choose to see it or we don't choose to see it. So, Ria, would like to share anything before we wrap?
So, if one is in a low state frequency, is there a hack to convert it to a high frequency?
There is, yes. So, if you're in a low frequency, then what I do, the tools that I have used, if I'm feeling a low vibration, is that I will write my goals. Now, and I did mention goals, is that if you write your goals and if you write them 3 times a day, so that's what I have done. If I am feeling low, if I'm feeling down, and if I feel that, oh, you know, I wanted something to happen, but that didn't happen, then if I write my goals, that is automatically, you know, I'm seeing that. And as I'm writing, and as I did mention before, is to write it on a pad of paper, not on your phone, because on a pad of paper, that is when the energy is transmuted from your brain to the paper. So I write my goals. And then automatically that just kind of just shifts my energy right there.
Well, thank you, Alka. That's awesome. Because I bet you a lot of us are, you know, there are times where we are operating in a negative frequency, and we have knowledge that, you know, it should not ruin our day. We can easily shift from a negative or from a low frequency to a high frequency. So thank you for.
Yeah, no